Hey guys, what's up? I'm doing my Tomb Raider review, finally. I've watched the movie a few days ago, but I didn't do a review on it straight away because I was really tired and then work came along and so all that stuff. So, Tomb Raider. Alicia Vikander stars as Laura Croft. Was it Laura or Laura? I don't know. I decided to make a review that's just purely my thoughts and opinions laid out to you guys without any, not having to worry about any screenshots or bad editing. So if I make a mistake, you're probably gonna see it. So, Tomb Raider. What can I say about this movie? I didn't really have that high of an expectation level for this movie. First of all, I'm not much of a gamer per se. I barely even have time to play video games. Now with this YouTube channel, even less. I mean, I haven't even touched my PlayStation in like 2 weeks or more, so that tells you something. And I never even played any of the Tomb Raider games, and I never even watched any of the Tomb Raider movies. So I was not really expecting anything too good from this movie, and maybe because I had such low expectations, I ended up enjoying the movie as much as I did. I liked this movie. It definitely felt like a paint-by-numbers action movie at times, which is cool. I mean, you do what works. I mean, you don't want to attempt to do something so far out of people's expectations that you just end up making a big mess. So sometimes it's better to just stick with what works. And wouldn't you know it, it actually worked. Now, of course, there are several scenes where, oh, by the way, I'm gonna attempt to avoid giving as little spoilers as possible. But apologies in advance if I ended up spoiling something on the movie for you guys. But basically, there are some scenes that are definitely video game-ish, like Lara's running from some people on the streets, or running from some people with guns, and somehow magically avoids every single bullet being fired at her. And, she's shooting arrows at people and somehow magically manages to hit accurately. So, it's very much a video game movie per se, but I think the curse of video game movies over the last few years, and, well, every video game movie ever, is that they were trying to make them something they were not. I mean, a video game is one thing, a movie is a different thing. I, as a comic book fan, know that, because comic books are one thing, movies are another thing, which is why I'm okay with movies changing certain things from the comic books to the movies to make a better movie. It makes sense to me, but it seems that filmmakers who have made movies based on video games just couldn't really grasp that concept, and just decided to make the movie exactly like the game, which is it just doesn't work. I mean, ask any video game developer ever; he'll just tell you that their job is not to make a good movie or a good story. Their job is to make a good video game. And yeah, sometimes they make video games with good narrative storytelling that could be considered great movies. Sometimes they don't, but for the most part, that's the case. Now, back to Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was a lot of fun. I thought the performances were okay, even better than okay. I thought Alicia Vikander killed it as Lara Croft. Dominic West as Richard Croft, her father, was very stellar. That's a good word to use. I thought Walton Goggins as the villain, I can't even remember his name, which tells you something about his character. It was pretty cardboard-ish. I mean, you kind of get where he's coming from. He's got good motives, I'll tell you that. He's not like, I'm the villain because I'm evil and blah 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 blah. No, he has a purpose in the story. He has a reason why he's doing what he's doing. But unfortunately, he doesn't really do much outside of that. He's mostly a one-note type of a villain. And the kind of guy who would sacrifice his underlings for his own cause. So, that's that. The tone of the movie itself kind of felt like a mixture of National Treasure meets Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is great. I mean, two of my favorite movies, Indiana Jones and Nick Cage. Who would have thought these two movies would work together so well? So, overall, I like this movie. It had some pretty interesting jump scares, which I did not expect to have. Overall, it was exciting. It was nice. It was funny, action-packed. I did not feel bored by this movie at any point. There was not a single moment during this movie where I just felt like I wanted a scene to end, or I wanted to look at my watch to figure out when the movie's going to end or what time is it, because I was enjoying myself. And overall, I think that's the most important part of a movie, is where you watch it because you enjoy watching it, not because you feel like you have to watch it. Like you watch a movie for certain scenes and you just skip over the other ones. So overall, if you haven't seen this movie already, then I don't know why you're watching this review. But overall, I'd say it's a very fun, enjoyable, nice experience, and I recommend you watch this movie. So, thank you very much for listening, and be sure to leave a comment down below if you have something to say about the movie. If you've watched the movie, you haven't watched the movie, you want to let me know something about the movie, if you want to tell something, let your opinion be known. Now, also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to check out my other reviews. I'm going to make a pretty late but efficient review on Black Panther pretty soon. And I'm also working on some reviews from some of my toys and accessories that I'm carrying around with me. So, until then, I'll see you guys next time.